watching WION. I'm Zeba Khan, and I'm in a room full of glamour today. I have three very important guests with me. Karolina Bielawska, who's the current Miss World. Julia Morley, who's the chairperson and CEO of Miss World organization. And our very own Sini Shetty, who's representing India at the Miss World Forum. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Julia, I'd like to start with you. How does it feel like to be back in India after so many years? You're bringing the Miss World competition to India.
Well, like the commercial said, incredible India. I mean, we've had always the best time here, and everyone is excited, truly excited, because India for us has many beautiful Miss Worlds. We also have an understanding of each other in that everybody wants to work hard together. We have over 130 nations coming here. And when you think about 130 nations with all their guests and all the people following, it's a massive exercise to show India at its best, and India do that for us. They sparkle, they shine with us. So we're happy, we're excited to be here. And the last show in Bangalore was such a big success. I can't wait to get back.
Do we have a date yet for the event?
Well, I've heard that it's the 8th, or between the 8th and the 9th, but it depends on whether we stay in Delhi or whether we go somewhere else. But that's being decided today. I believe it's around the 8th or a couple of days later in December. It's a bit late for me to say that because originally the date was the 8th. But because we want to make it so good and everything has to be available, it's out of my hands and it's in the hands of all the people that book places and do the right thing. But whatever happens, we'll be here and we'll do the best show ever with the help of India.
And we look forward to it.
I know, and I can feel that too. It's like coming home. It's great.
Yeah. It's nearly 3 decades after which Miss World is returning to India.
Yeah, gosh, it makes me feel terribly old now. But maybe I am old, but you feel excited still. So if you can stay excited, it doesn't matter what age you are, but it must be 30. Wow.
Right.
Seems like yesterday to me.
Also, we have so many winners from the country. Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra, to name a few of them. Can we expect any one of them, or at least all of them, to be a part of this event?
Absolutely. They'll have to. They won't let me down. Actually, I'm saying that as a joke, but they know they're welcome, and of course we'll wish to invite them. They're very special people. They're like my children. You can't choose between them because they're all precious. They're lovely.
Is this your first time in India?
Oh, this is my 3rd time in India.
Oh, wow.
I keep coming back. That's how I love it.
What has been your experience like all these years?
This is my 3rd time, but as I say, every time we come back to India, we discover something new. Your country is so diverse, but they have some things in common, which are the core values of the people, your famous hospitality. Hindi is not an easy language, but I know I will be a month here and I would love to learn more and discover more, because your people are so warm and so welcoming. And India is one of the most passionate countries I've ever visited, because everything you do so well. When it comes to science, when it comes to movies, when it comes to dancing, cooking, hosting. So that's why I'm so excited, because I know that this show will be one of the most beautiful shows in the history of Miss World.
And you're going to be here for a month, so if you'd care to tell us what all cities are there in your itinerary?
Well, it's not up to me, but I would love to see them all, as many as possible. I definitely want to come back to Goa because I was only a short period of time there and I know it's beautiful. We will take the girls to Kashmir so they can experience what we've had yesterday, which was absolutely beautiful. Delhi, Mumbai, there are plenty of places and I cannot wait to see them all.
Oh, but Kashmir yesterday. Oh my goodness. You know, you don't hear a lot. Usually when we're on a trip, we don't go to Kashmir. But I'm telling you, it is beautiful. And the women there, they're all dressed in the robes with the correct procedures.
Yeah, we call them firans.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
But you know what? They all came together. It was about 30 of them. They all came and they held my hand and they were talking to me and welcoming me. And it was so beautiful. It doesn't matter what you have on, you can feel each other. Do you know what I mean? There's a warmth. And I can't wait. And they were welcoming us, which I thought was incredible. Sorry.
Did you happen to also enjoy the boat ride on the Dal Lake?
Oh, it was magical.
What drove you to participate in this pageant?
So, there's a long story about it, but I started off as an accountant, and then later I joined a marketing firm where I worked as a product executive. Now the point is that I've been working for myself, for my passion, my interest, for a very smaller audience at the end of the day. And when I saw Miss India's poster, my one thought was that even I want to be an Aishwarya. We belong to the same community, and I know how much pride she got to the community.
Absolutely.
And growing up, you always wish to be on that stage wearing a crown and waving your hand at the audience. But but when you grow up, you have responsibilities, you have family commitments, and that dream is a bit cloudy. And that 1 month when I was free, I got a comp off from my office. That was the day when I said that let's cater to a larger audience. India today stands with 1.4 billion people, and we are advancing in every sector, every industry possible. And if I get a platform where I could cater to the world, there could be so much that I could do for the world and for the people. And that's how I joined Miss India.
Lovely. And what are the top 5 places or things that you would recommend your fellow beauty queens if you were to make their itinerary?
First would be my home and my mom's food. My mom cooks amazing Mangalorean food, and they could have the best ghee dosa, which is a rice crepe, and chicken curry. Second would be marine lines. Growing up, I know that every time I had a bad day, I used to sit by the shore. It is a long passage by the seashore, and you sit and you just feel the wind and think about your entire life, your entire day, and that 1 hour gives you peace. And I would love to take my sisters there. Third would be Kashmir. I mean, every part of India is beautiful and dynamic and amazing. But visiting Kashmir yesterday just made me realize that how beautiful and special that place is. And to drive tourism there, to show my friends and my girls how beautiful that place is, would be on my top priority list. Fourth would be my favorite, Goa. Beaches, the Goan shacks, big fat fish food. So Goa. And the last would be, I'm a trekker. I like backpacking. So I would like for them to visit the base of Mount Everest. Yes? We'll have to be a lot prepared for that. A lot of dieting, a lot of exercise.
I don't think the dieting is the problem. You guys will have to ditch the heels, is what I'll say. You cannot be wearing the heels, for sure.
No. We'll have our sneakers already.
Okay, let's play a little to get to know your next Miss India. And this is going to be like a rapid fire. Most favorite place in India?
Kapu Beach.
Something we don't know about you?
You know, I'm an open book. But something you don't know about, I can juggle between dance pieces.
Which is? Elaborate.
So I've learned in total 12 dance forms.
Beautiful.
So if you play a track, I can start off with Bharatanatyam and end up with hip hop.
Wow. Is filmy career your next move after this?
For now, I think I'm concentrating on something that's there right next in the next 3 months. But yes, I would love to explore that industry. It's one of the biggest industries in India, and there are a lot of Miss Worlds who have gone ahead and pursued that career. So why not?
Your most favorite food?
Pani puri.
Have they tried yet?
They have not. You know, that's been on my list.
Then it has to be in your top 5 list. Because nobody can stop at one.
Yeah, nobody can stop at one puchka or a pani puri.
One skincare routine you swear by? Or product?
Moisturizer and sunscreen. Important. Can't look good.
And one last question with Karolina. Because you will be crowning your next successor, What's one message you have for the next beauty queen? The winner, actually, because everybody's a beauty queen, but yeah.
Yeah. The one message would be to enjoy the entire journey. Don't stress about things you cannot change. And if you've been chosen as a winner, and I know every single girl has done an incredible job to be in this position, just use your giftedness on behalf of the higher purpose and put your soul into it. I know that when we do things from the heart, they always pays off. And I just wish her lots of luck and, wonderful people around her.
Thank you so much, girls. This was a lovely conversation. Thank you so much.